When it's a color line, I wash them, wash them, Kodash, and of the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Column for the person in the highway and by preaching word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. Yeah, the James Jamaica camp, you know. And we're coming down to the point. Another Passover, you know. And you have all type of things popping up. Especially in Israel, you know. All type of weird doctrine, you know, start to push up its head, and even some doctrine, it's sad because we have to revisit some breakdown. With Israelite camps, we have to revisit some breakdown. I mean, well, one should know already, man. Now, it's surprising now, it's the Israelites teaching hell, man. That's very surprising, man. You know, man not believing in the reincarnation anymore. Teaching hell and all them madness, man. Yeah? And many other doctrine been popping up, you know, for the past couple of months, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah? And a lot of these doctrines basically that basically coming out now, you know, giving Christians ammunition, man. You know what I mean? Because you know you're gonna find out how shaky certain belief set is, man. Okay, if you believe, you know, the whole hell doctrine, you know, a lot of things fall apart. Remove foundation stones, you know what I mean, and expect the building to be standing, man. Right. And that's what these men are doing. They're basically removing, you know, the foundation of what this truth is standing on, you know what I mean, and gone off to a gospel where basically, you know, shaky, you know. Like board house don't have enough nail, man.
Hebrews 5 and 12 it says yep. Alright, this is Hebrews 5 and 12. For the time ye ought to be teachers,
right,
ye have need that one teach you again.
So all the time when you ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again. You know what I mean? So you're supposed to be out there now, you know. These lessons, man, where someone going back on, man, you know. As you can see, a video the other day with IUIC, some IUIC men on the street, and Vocab Malone and then clowns walk upon them, you know what I mean, and ask them who are the kids that was brought into captivity, and them couldn't even answer, man. Them couldn't even answer, making phone calls, looking stupid, saying it's the so-called white man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what happened, man, when some key fundamental breakdowns, when you jump from them, you hide them, and they go with some wayward doctrine, man. You left loophole for letting the enemy, such as Vocab and friends, you know what I mean, to overthrow what you teach, man. You know what I mean? Now, when the man, I believe in the whole hell thing now, and no more reincarnation and all them thing, you know, yeah? When the man, I believe that now, what happened to prophecies like all Israel shall be saved, man? What happened to prophecies like that people shall be all righteous, man? Is the Lord lying, man? Is the Lord lying? You see, thing is, this is one of the biggest problems with men who come to this knowledge, man. Yeah, you can't grasp the idea of Yahushua being the savior, man. Even though them speak it, them don't understand it, man. They don't understand it because them forgot that the reason why anybody is gonna be saved is through mercy, man. Anybody at all that is gonna be saved is through mercy of the Lord, man. That's how anybody ever saved, man. You see, but they have this thing where they believe, even though the scripture says it's not of works, that any should boast, them still believe that it's of works, man. Them still believe that it's of works, and that's the reason why them feel like some Israelites can't go hell, meanwhile they get delivered, man. We all should be condemned, man. We all should be condemned. So if any Israelite was going to hell, all I would have forgot hell, man. And it would be bias. What do you call it now? What do you call it? Would that say the Lord unfair? You know what I mean? Because how can it even condemn some to everlasting fire and not the others, man? Are we not better off than the ones that basically you claim say going to go to hell? You see, this is the idea of these men. You feel like you're better off than the other Israelite, man. You don't even get delivered yet, man. The reason why you're even in the position knowing this truth is because the Lord have mercy on us, man. And you don't see the full mercy of the Lord as yet. Because the Lord is going to deliver people who you never even expect the Lord to deliver, man. Because the elect, the scripture says, who can lay charge to none of God's elect, man. You don't know who is who, man. And that's the reason why you have men coming out saying F Aria and all that because they don't know, you know what I mean, the mysteries of the Lord, man. And one of the mystery, right now, it seems that the mercy of the Lord is a mystery. Right now, that's how it seems now, like the mercy of the Lord is a mystery right now. Because if a man ever say, yo, the man are responsible for your foundation.
Right.
The man are responsible for your foundation. Him a past prophet and him to go. Where you going to rest on, man? What you going to rest on? Can you leave now, walk him alone, and some other man now, to use them things as ammunition. And that's what they are doing. They're having a field day with it. You see, and look, man, the Lord is going to test all them wayward doctrine, man. Them doctrine you can't hold water. The Lord's going to test all them doctrine, man. Believe it or not. Yeah? Wanna?
Romans 8 and verse 33 says, who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh Shai powers elect?
You say, who can lay the charge to the Lord Yahweh Shai power elect? And, hey, look, man, let's speak about this, man. Israel, in general, you know what I mean, is elected by the Lord, and they have the elect of the elect, man. And for unfortunately for the majority on this side, they're going to be cut off in the judgment, man. But guess what? They're going to come back. But niggas you hate niggas so much that they want niggas condemned to this make-believe place where them can perish forever, man. You see how cruel a Negro is, man, to them own? But yet now meanwhile you have sympathy on the heathen. The Lord have sympathy. What the fuck? The prophecy said that the heathen are going to basically be in the kingdom. So heathen never make it into the kingdom to be servants. You know, we're not going to pass that. They're going to be served slaves. You know what I mean? But you have a wide amount of it's going to be condemned to one place with everlasting fire. What kind of... This wouldn't be... The Lord wouldn't be just with that, man. That wouldn't be just any at all, man. You know what I mean? Yeah? So a nigga will agree, say the heathen are going to be with a slave in the kingdom, but some Israelites are going to perish forever in this everlasting...
Then all Israel shall be saved.
hell with fire in it. Yeah? Come on now, man. Come on, man. You niggas don't know a lot of loopholes you make when you start come up with a madness, man. You have no idea. Yeah? Yeah, you see? A bunch of them, you see bunch of you see that you're knowingly agents. Or unknowingly agents, man. You're agents. Yeah? Yeah, I'm Mr. Smith in the Matrix, man. Yeah? A bunch of Smiths. Yeah? Because how else you could go off on something like that, man, where we basically leaving loopholes. Leaving a whole lot of loopholes, man. The doctrine is not firm. You know what I mean? And when you get challenged, you're going to see that it wasn't firm. As a matter of fact, give me that building this house up on a rock. Hey, our foundation rests on Yahweh Shai, man. Our foundation rests on Yahweh Shai, man. As a matter of fact, you know, we strongly, you know, speak on that the fact that, look, man, we're representing the house of David, man. And David house is that rock, man. And David was given that key to have an ears to whosoever have an ears to hear, let him hear. That key was given unto David, man. That rock was given, that rock was said to be David, man. Who over years to hear, let him hear. Come on and say, oh, what a Peter, look at. Yeah? Find it up.
Luke 6 and verse 48 say, he is I read it. Luke 6 and verse 48 said, he's like a, verse 47 said, whosoever cometh to me and eateth and heareth my sayings and do them, I will show you to whom he is like.
Right.
He is like a man which built an house and dig deep and lay the foundation on a rock.
Right, so there's a foundation that is set up on a rock, man. And you have men, you know what I mean? You know, yet the fact that they were standing, their foundation is that rock. You know, them gone up on some foundation now where we don't know what. We could have left off a rock and go up on a different foundation. Fuck. You go on now?
And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was found upon a rock.
Right, and that's why you see, I see Vocab do a recent show, you know, scoffing at the doctrines of Israel, and him keep mentioning JMS. Oh, JMS believe in a reincarnation, and you know why? They might try pull apart reincarnation because it's so, you know, him not really have an argument. Yeah? Some of like to dismiss the whole reincarnation idea because they don't have an argument without dismantling that idea. You know what I mean? Huh?
This is Matthew 7 verse 15. So beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing,
Right.
but inwardly they are raven wolves. So ye shall know them by their fruits.
Right, so you have a lot of these men within Israel are a bunch of false prophets, man. You know what I mean? You know, man come in, yo, Bashim Ashai, yeah, Bashim Ashai, in Barakata. Barak. You know? Barak, yeah, man, yeah, Shalom, man. A lot of you false prophets, man. Yeah? No man, I say, yo, you know, we don't even know if the name Yahushua is the name of the Lord. Oh, you come. Then these men come in full circle, man. They're going full. Yeah. Excuse say, you not give it to change. Yo, look, man. Change all over the place, man, like the weather. Yeah? Yeah? All over the place, man. Close to the waters as the Apostle said, man. You know? Feeding themselves with shame. You know, I give them precept, man, because this is what describe a lot of you men. Yeah?
This one here. It says, so do men gather grapes of thorns or
Right.
figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit,
Right.
but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
Right.
So a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit.
God.
So every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. So whereby by their fruits ye shall know them.
By them fruit, you can know them, man. Yeah? Now, these men I teach about that, you know, Dante's Inferno again, man. Yeah? You know, which basically there's no such custom in Israel, you know what I mean, where you can read the Old Testament scriptures, man, and hear of a place that people are going to burn forever, man. It's not written in the Old Testament, man. That concept come about, you know what I mean, with misinterpretation, you know, of the New Testament, you know, where men put other philosophies, you know, in the mix, man. You know, whether you want to be Greek, something from Greek mythology or some of the sort, man. you know, blend it in with the scriptures, man. Because in actuality, when the scriptures speak about hell, you know, in the Old Testament, it's just talking about a pit or grave, man. Simple, that's what the word means, shahal, which means pit or grave. You know what I mean? Which a pit is synonymous with slavery. You know what I mean? Whenever time I hear the word pit mentioned, you know what I mean, it represents slavery, man. So pit is also, or slavery is also known as hell. Yeah, a captive exile, give me a priest. You know what I mean? If a brother have internet, you can go into the word shahal, man.
This is Isaiah 51 and verse 14 said the captive exile, yes, that he may be loose and that he should not die in the pit.
Right, so a captive that is exile, you know, him seeking for his freedom, man. That he may not what? Die in the pit. So in captivity, back in ancient times, you know what I mean? You had some point placed into a pit, man. Yeah, the scripture tells us that we're gonna have them Edomites, man, in the pits, and we're gonna visit them after 7 days. It represents slavery also, man. So hell or shahal can be applied to slavery, man. Slavery is a condition, you know, that not only physically you can be put into a pit, you know what I mean, but symbolically, you know what I mean, that's where it is, man, the lowest place, the lowest, you're below ground. Yeah? Our current state we're in right now is hell, man. Substandard, man. The bodies that we have is substandard, man. So your body can even be referred to as hell, man. You know what I mean? Paul referred to his body as the body of his death. Because this body is the body of death, man. Mortal flesh, man. It's the body of death. And what death is synonymous with? The grave. Yeah? Dead people, you know, Jamaican like put your cash pot, them, you know, they play cash pot, them say, yo, tree are dead, and cough, and then they mix everything in one. They say, oh, anyway you see dead, you have cough, and you see cough, you have grave. I saw them play cash pot. But yeah, that's what it is, man. So yeah, so they get them rate. You know what I mean? Whenever you deal with death, bones, and all them things, you're dealing with grave, man. And when you deal with grave, you're dealing with hell, man. You know what I mean? So, in actuality, spiritually, you know, we are dead. Yeah, not we, but the people are dead spiritually, which we put a dead in a grave. So therefore, what you see the congregation of the, give me Proverbs.
Proverbs.
Yeah. The congregation of the dead, they're actually in hell. Because this way you put dead, they put the dead in the grave. And the grave is what? Hell, shahal. You know what I mean? So many ways to break it down. Look at Jonah, man. Jonah say out of the belly of hell because him situation that he was in. You know what I mean? Him refer to it as hell, man. And Jake be doing it even now. Jake, when things happen to Jake same in catching hell, man. Yeah? Why not that hard for you understand? Hey, but Lord just don't give it to a lot of people, man. Wanna?
Proverbs 21 and verse 16 said, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, which the dead represent the grave, man. And the grave is what in the Hebrew, man? Shahal, man, which is hell. You know what I mean? So this is where we're looking at right now, the valley of the shadow of death. What we're looking at right now, this is hell, man. Spiritually dead, you're in hell. That's what it is, man. Hey, when I'm in Ezekiel, look at the dry bones in the open valley. Dry bones represent dead men. To the point they say, if I breathe back life into them, man, hey, it's very simple, but men, niggas want to make it complicated, you know what I mean? And mess shit up. You know what I mean? Go on.
First Peter 4 and verse 5 says, who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
And the dead is not talking about on the ground dead people. Who is quick, man? One that it says the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. The scripture says the spirit quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. Yeah? That's what the scripture said. So the spirit, the scriptures is basically is what give life unto men that were once dead. So this is so the men that know this truth are resurrected men. And the rest are what? Dead. So the scriptures when the gospel was preached what? The quick and the cause nobody going down under the grave go preach to nobody, man. So what dead we preaching to, man? The spiritually dead, man. That's what we're preaching to. Yeah? Go on.
Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
Right.
For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead.
Right. The gospel is preached unto them that are dead. Yeah? Go on.
That they might be judged according to men in the flesh.
Right. Says that actually dead people on the ground, man. You know what I mean? But in the spirit, you're under the ground, you're in the grave, man, in the spirit. And that grave is hell, man. You have internet on the phone, huh? It's so simple, man. It's so simple. But hey, a man want to justify Dante's Inferno to basically vent the wicked heart what them have towards Israel, man. Because how can a man in Israel start teach hell, man? You must have ate your own people, man. You see? That thing inside have that virus there. You know, which basically coming from a curse. Jacob demonstrating the hate with them have and then them say, oh, we GMS hate. We are haters. No, we're not haters, man. We just talk things as it is. But you sincerely, you have other camps out here who sincerely hate Jake, man. And thinking themselves better off than another Jake. Yeah? Coming in the same spirit of the one that walk up to pray and say, look at this man. I'm glad say, yo, me not dislike this man, me not dislike this man. I'm glad say, yeah. When that man don't look up to the as much as lift up his head to the heavens, man. You know what I mean? Condemning himself, man. You know, that's what the Lord is looking for, man. When you can't look at yourself and see that you're filthy, man. But you have a lot of men out there justifying themselves, man, and looking at others. You know what I mean? I said them for God hell. Yo, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. Yeah, they're going to come back in the kingdom, man. That's what we know. So our thing is not about hate. But you want them for dead forever. Continue the burden in our place. Whoa. Yo. Hey, it's like, lucky the Lord is not like you, Negroes, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, quick precept.
Mark.
This is Isaiah 8 verse 20. It said, to the law and to the testament they speak not according to this word. So if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them.
You have no light, man. You're dead. You know what I mean? You're already in hell. If you don't have the light, man, you're already in hell, man. Yeah? That's what hell is, man. And we have, the same thing that we confound Christians with, niggas now teaching, man. Same thing we confound Christian with niggas now teaching, man. Look at this, man. Revelation tell you that death and hell shall be cast into the lake of fire. No niggas be teaching that the lake of fire exists, man. We are as hell. You crazy, man? It's a joke. This is a joke. You know? The Lord giving us a laugh, man. That's what the Lord does, Lord giving us a laugh because we're laughing at it. You know what I mean? That's how it is. Yeah, go on.
And this is Matthew 23, verse 1. It said, Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to burn, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. They say, but all their works they do for to be seen of men, so they make broad phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uttermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues, and the greetings in the markets, and to be called of men Rabbi, Rabbi, but be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Mashiach, and all ye and brethren, and call no man your father upon earth, for one is your father which is in heaven. Verse 12 it says, And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. So, but woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, for you neither go into yourself, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go.
And this is Isaiah 24 and verse 21. Say, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host. Let's start at verse 18. Verse 18 say, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
Grant.
And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
Grant.
For the windows from an eye are open, and the foundation of the earth do shake.
Grant.
The earth is utterly broken down, its clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a junket,
Grant.
and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it,
Grant.
and it shall fall and not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the house of the high ones that are in Ai,
Grant.
kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Right, so they're basically going to be brought into slavery. They're going to be brought into hell, man. That scripture say, oh, the enemy, the wicked are turned into hell, man. That's what the scripture say. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man. You know, we have a lot of lessons going back years. You know what I mean? Going digging deep into the whole topic of hell. You know what I mean? I think Elder Rhyme, the Elder Apostle Rhyme, even have videos on. I think it's still on Daily Motion, man. With extensive. He went extensively into the breakdown of hell, man. You know what I mean? So who seek for breakdowns dealing with hell, man, or even in the motion, man, you can find, you know, videos dealing with hell, and his brothers basically going through it right now. Now that the subject came up, or come up, you know, brothers been going into it, man, again. You know what I mean? Not because of, you know, people who just coming in, or people who never know of the breakdowns, you know, but because of men falling away, man. Crazy. Yeah?
Yeah. So this 2 Samuel 22 and verse 1. And David spake unto the Lord the words of this song in the day that Yahweh delivered him out of the hand of his enemies, out of the hand of Saul. Right? Jump to verse 6. It says, the sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. So look at the word the word El, Hebrew word Sha'al, right? Alright, it says Sheol, underworld, grave, hell, or pit.
Yeah,
See?
the grave or pit, man. The underworld that Esau tried to inject in it. He's going for back in the Greek mythology, man. But it's actually, and when I check it, the grave is under the world. You know, a grave and a pit, they're under the dirt, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, you know. But that's what it is, man. It's just a pit or a grave. And you know, as I say, a pit is symbolic of slavery, man. You know what I mean? A matter of fact, over on this side of the world, you know, when things are going back to Jake, them say the system. You see me? System is against them. What's a system, man?
I live in hell.
You know?
System of pit.
A system is a pit. You know what I mean? We dung enter into. Yeah? When you sit down for your toilet, you go through the system, man. Yeah? So, you never let the system get you down. Yeah, it's hell. The system is hell, man. So you're in hell.
Right,
In many ways, man. In many ways. Yeah.
Place of torment,
Yeah.
distress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, a lot of
Loneliness.
people out here and psycho,
Psycho.
but I call that depression medication them again. Yeah, people are depressed, some is suicide going up. You know what I mean? Guess what they're facing hell, man?
Good.
You know, every farmer suffering, you know what I mean? Confused. It's more for do with you being confused, man, because you being confused meaning you're dead spiritually, man. Yeah, we don't hope. We don't hope in this world. Yeah? Twice dead. You know?
Respect.
Yes, sir. Plucked up by the root. Yeah? I don't, you see? It's not even logical. Hey, you know, reincarnation is more logical than illogical, man. It's a spiritual thing, but when you look at it logically, you know what I mean? You see? And that's what the prophet went into in the book of Ecclesiastes, man. The prophet went into cycles, man. Cycles. Even science agree with cycles, man. You know what I mean? So it's only fear to believe that your spirit go through a cycle. Even your flesh go through cycles, man. You know what I mean?
That was.
So what made it hard, man, is you have to really dumb. You have to really dumb in order to believe that everything don't go through a cycle. For real. You're really stupid, man. Yeah?
God, yeah.
And where life come from, man? Where life come from, man? Life come from the Lord, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh, man. So the Lord take his life itself and put it through this everlasting condemnation, man. Because whose life do every living thing bear, man? Whose life is it, man? Another story. But anyway, you know, it's not hard to think about everything being a cycle, including men. I'm gonna go night right away to it's simple, man. It's what we call a carbon cycle, man, in the science, man. Showing the operations of physical things here on the earth and what really happen to it. You know what I mean? If it really disappear or it basically makes certain transition and come back right around, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, go on now.
Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 5.
God.
Say, the sun, start at verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
Right. This basically, you know, is the prophet basically going into, you know, something, breaking it down as simple as possible, you know, for the one that was slow. For the ones that are slow in art, you have to use example like the sun. Yeah, men like vocab and the friends, they are very slow. Yeah? That's what the prophet basically have to use. The ones are stuck and stupid. They say, oh, no, this is the subject we're talking about. We're talking about what? A generation. So we're going to go in.
Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 4 say,
Right.
one generation passed away and another generation
And another
cometh.
generation cometh. How is this done? How is it done? We're going to read how it done. Get done, man. Go on.
But the earth abided forever.
Abided forever. Go on.
The sun also ariseth.
The sun also ariseth. Just like the generation that we talked about here earlier. Yeah? The next statement said what? The sun also arise. Go on.
And the sun goeth
And
down.
the sun going down.
He said to his face,
So during the course of the day, it's the sun coming in the morning to the evening. Our new day.
End of that 12-hour
Yeah, end of that cycle, it begins again. For the slow in at art. So we're talking about a generation and a generation that come. But tell you how the operation now. Wanna?
and he said to his
And go back to them long home according to the scripture. So you have a home. That's when you die, you go right back to that home there, and then you come back here. You disappear off the earth for a period of time, and then you come back on the earth and next period of time. Simple. What?
verse 6 said, the wind goeth towards the south and turneth about unto the north.
Right.
It
Right.
turneth about continually,
Right.
and the wind returneth again according to its circuit.
So the wind return again according to the circle. The breeze will blow past here, so it's gonna go around the planet and it's gonna come back here, so again. That's the cycle of the wind. So there's no new wind, there's no new wind, there's no new sun, there's no new nothing. Not because they don't see it for a while. I don't feel it. That means say yo, it's a new breeze a blow.
become with a stronger force.
Yeah? It's a cycle, man. Go on.
All the rivers run into the sea,
All the rivers run into the sea, go on.
yet the sea is not full.
Right? Yet the sea is not full. Know why? Hey, recently,
Water cycle.
recently, you know, since the end of the year, last year, a little small amount of rain fall. Very small amount of rain fall. A matter of fact, rain not really fall. So basically we're having a drought right now. You know, the Prime Minister just barely come out and talk about it. How much money they have to spend. But there's a drought right now. We are basically, you know, the rivers in Portland basically running extremely low. It's such an emergency state right now. Where is man? If no rain fall, we might say one of the biggest rivers in Portland dry up. That's what it is right now. Yeah? Reason be because no rain no. Because you have something we call rain fall, it go down to the tree root or it go down to certain channels down into the mountain, you know, get caught into equinox and it come out as rivers, man. That's how it work. That's how it work. But where does rain water come from, man? It happen through what? In science, they call it evaporation. It evaporates, you know, go back up to the sky, it get caught on a thing we call condensation. You know, they have nuclear and Florida. About them particles, then get heavy and then fall back as precipitation or rain. You know what I mean? That's a complete water cycle. So the same water went in the river today, and the same water go back in the sky after I got the sea. So the big ocean you see out there, at the time when the sun shine, water will go up.
The sea is not full.
The sea is not full because evaporation.
And to the place from whence the rivers come thither,
Right.
they return again.
Right. This is the water cycle. Go on up.
All things are full of labor.
All things are full of labor. No, a man want to X out some things. Yeah? Everything I go through a cycle. I tell you right now, you know, everything I go through a cycle. You know? But a man, if it suits him one stupidity, he want to X out. That men go through the same cycle, man. What the scripture say around to your flesh and blood when you die, man. You go back to what? Yeah, your flesh basically, yeah, your spirit go back to God who gave it, and your flesh basically going back to what? The earth, man. You go back to the earth. A man may ask, oh, we never come from the earth. Oh, you not come from the earth. When your mother and father eat things that is off the earth. Oh, you think a man grow? Oh, you think you grow? You're actually collecting minerals, the same elements, the billion come from the earth through fruits and vegetables and whatsoever. If I eat meat too, them animals eat things from the earth, man. So you're actually coming from the earth, man. Or you think you have a body? Yeah. Yeah, the carbon cycle. Esau tell you that it's the carbon cycle. So your flesh itself go through a cycle. You know what I mean? What say your spirit, man? And that's what it's basically going into. Yeah? I know geography, the prophet. I come and try to teach a geography in the Bible. I'm a teacher what spiritual things I'm a teacher. That's what he's teaching. Spiritual things. Right. So this is dealing with the spirit of man. What happened to the spirit of man when you're dead? Yeah, that's what he's talking about. You're going to go away for your time and you'll come back. Yeah? The scripture says what? Up to the third and fourth generation. So every 3 generations, I want to come back. Same niggas out here, you know what I mean? Loving the so-called white man. Guess what? You heard them niggas back in slavery when this so-called white man was dropping licks across the back. The same niggas, you know, come back.
Exodus.
Have a clue.
Exodus 20 and verse 5 says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy power. I'm a jealous power,
right,
visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation.
Because the children in the 4th generation and the 3rd generation are who? The same fathers, man. That's why if I read the other texts, a man may say, oh, the Bible contradicts so because it said the Lord visit the sins of the children of the sins of the father upon the children. You know what I mean? Because I don't understand what he's talking about. Because
and verse 1.
God.
And Yahushua passed by, and as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
God.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin?
Right.
This man or his parents that
right.
he was born blind?
So, you know, the apostles understood that one will come back, you know what I mean, to bear punishment for their iniquities.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, they understood that. That's why they asked him that question. There was no question to be asked if it wasn't of the
it was known.
I wasn't known that such thing happened. You know, one of them look at how the Lord respond and say, oh, that's the reason why. It does not negate the fact that they actually believe people come back. You know what I mean? Right. To bear punishment for their sins. No, in this case, this one come blind in order for the word of the Lord to be fulfilled. You know what I mean? Concerning the Messiah. Yeah? But they have full knowledge that, look, people came back with every 3 or 4 generation. That's how it is, man. And if I can't get it, it's just that. It's just a Lord. You know, it's not Lord not stop with you certain ways, man. Fortunately for you. Yeah? Wanna?
Back to Ecclesiastes 1 verse 8. All things are full of labor.
All things are full of labor.
Yeah? Man cannot utter it.
Man cannot utter it. You see, the Lord in power is about life, man. You know what I mean? Things constantly moving. And you see, you niggas expect that things to stop suddenly like that. You know what I mean? If it's not here, it's there, man. You know what I mean? The elements, them change state, them actually get destroyed, man. Them change different state. Difference, yeah. He used to be telling me about, look, man, we're having a problem with carbon and all them things. Look, man, carbon have a natural cycle, man. And you have other elements that balance other elements, man. You know what I mean? So he used to be out here trying to take other people from some backward. You know what I mean? Look, you have a carbon problem.
The eyes is not satisfied with seeing,
Right.
nor the ears filled with hearing.
Right?
Things that had been is that which shall be.
Plain, you know. It's very plain. The things that had been is that with what?
Shall be.
So, in essence, everything already existed, man. You know what I mean? Everything already manifested, man. It's just a repeat of those things in the cycle, man. That's what it is. The things that had been is that which shall be. So if any man that already been is gonna come back again. Yeah? Go on.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Like some man come and do some new things, man. A nigga be out to feel like Esau doing something new, man. And yo, look, what about the technology? Look, man, the chariots have bigger technology than the so-called white man, man. Him catch up in my play. He's playing catch up, man. Chariots be coming to the land of Egypt when the children of Israel coming out of Egypt, man. What technology the so-called white man have that can surpass that today? Man be simple, but the technology, not new, that he's playing catch up, man. New what? Nothing here is new, man. Hey, so-called white man technology is primitive, man. Primitive. It doesn't come before the Lord's technologies, man. We don't even want to call it technology because to the level where those things are, they are living creatures, man. Yeah, the chariot is living, man. Just like how a so-called white man like to make a car, you know what I mean, or some AI robot with AI systems that basically, you know, that so-called have a soul. Just so like how the so-called white man trying to achieve that. The chariots are already upon that level, man. Yeah? Deeper and higher technology than Knight Rider. Yeah, and Herbie and all them things. All Transformers. Yeah?
And there is no new thing under the sun.
There's no new thing under the sun, man. There's nothing can be added to the creation or take away from it, man. The Lord tell us that, so nothing can be put to it and nothing can be taken from it. Yeah? All the resources that is used to build anything or do anything here is already existed, man. They never pull nothing out of them ass. They're using things when they already sit. Come here and sit. Yeah? The very thought, the very language that come into a man's mind, the very idea was originated in the mind of the man who received it, man. Wisdom already had it was a part of wisdom from a longer time, man. Yeah? Men just get exposed to things that they never knew. But it was always there. Yeah? Is that a new idea? Yeah? You was just exposed to it. Go on up.
Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
There's nothing that can be said is new, man. Hey, the very language that we speak, the things that we talk about, it was talked about already. The same words already come out of mouth already, man. We not come up with nothing new. Yeah? Go on up.
It had been already of all time,
Right.
which was before us.
Right?
There is no remembrance of former things.
Hey, and basically speaking about you going your spirit going back 4 generations ago, and before that 4 generation, and before that 4 generation, or 3 generation, whatsoever time the Lord see fit to put you here. You know what I mean? Your spirit going back. You can't remember that. You can't remember the things that existed then. Or you can't remember yourself living back then. To the point. From the foundation, from the garden, from those times when you can't remember nothing. Only what the scripture remind you of, you can, you know, have an idea of what happened, man. But you were there. I hear a lot of niggas here, the generation that is here, are some of them wicked Israelites that basically came out of Egypt with Moses, man. And similar things gonna happen to them again. Judgments, man. Gonna happen to them again. You know what I mean? Because they rebel. You know what I mean? Hey, look, the Lord will be waking up Israel, man, and niggas just everything for us rebel against the truth, man. Just like Janice and Jamba and all them wicked ass nigger that died in the wilderness. A lot of you niggers gonna die on the side, man. Not seeing the land. You know what I mean? As the first fruits, man. Because as I said before, eventually all Israel gonna come back, man. All Israel. You're just not gonna see the land first. Or the kingdom, I should say. So you just have some Israelites gonna see the kingdom first, and you have some of them gonna come in late, man. Right. That's how it is. Yeah?
As in Sirach 14 verse 17 said, all flesh waxeth old as a garment.
Right, so all flesh waxeth old as a garment. Yeah? What?
So for the covenant from the beginning is, thou shalt die the dead, so as of the green leaves on a thick tree.
Right, just like how leaves died off a tree, that's how your flesh is gonna pass, man. Your flesh basically have a time limit on it, man.
Right.
That's mortality for you. You go on?
Some fall and some grow.
Right.
So is the generation of flesh and blood.
Right.
One cometh to an end and another is born.
Yeah. It's a constant, it's a constant replenishing, you know what I mean, of the earth. But all those people that pass and gone, you know what I mean, where do they go? Yeah? They wait till them time again, man. Yeah? And you have many scriptures in the Bible that point that out. You know what I mean? Hey, you have the prophet. The prophet Daniel say, oh, look, he's going to stand in his lap.
Last days.
In the last days, man. You know what I mean? What do you think him talking about? Yeah?
This is Job 19, verse 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
Right.
And though after my skin worms destroy his body.
When your flesh pass away, when Job here is saying that when his flesh pass away, well, go on.
And worms destroy his body.
Go on.
Yet in my flesh shall I see Yahweh Shimon Shai.
When am I going to see it? Look, man. Remember, the scripture says flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. So when did Job talk? When does Job? What time Job? I go talk. Him say, yo, after him dead, him still I go see the Lord in his flesh, man. When was he talking about? Yeah. Hey, look, man. When we speak about reincarnation, man, we ain't talking out of our ass, man. We ain't talking out of our ass, man. You have scriptures here that you have to contend with, man. Yeah? So Job say I'm gonna see the Lord in his flesh, man. Because Job is standing here, you know, in this time, you know what I mean, waiting on the Lord to come. We don't know who's Job. Yeah? So that's what he prophesied, man. And guess what? The Lord is gonna make well on that. Yeah? When we shall live again, give over one. Here the scripture say, in the book of Ecclesiastes say, I saw therefore under the sun the place of judgment. This is the place of judgment, man. You know what I mean? And he all come back here to face judgment, man. He was here before. You know what I mean? So one of the main reasons why we are here is to stand judgment for the things that we do in flesh from even before now. Yeah? Best believe that. Yeah? Find the one I'm asking about.
Yeah, man.
Second is 25.
And the second is 14, verse 25. So for after death shall the judgment come.
So after death shall the judgment come. Yeah? So people that passed, you know, back in the past, they came back for the judgment, man.
Right?
Yeah, continue to read that up. Continue to read it up.
He said, when we shall live again.
When we shall live again. So when is the judgment? The judgment come when you live again. So all who believe that you don't live more than once, the scripture is saying, you live again. And your judgment is coming when you live again. So all who is living today, facing the judgment today, you know what I mean, are about to face the judgment today. You live once before now, according to the scripture, but we know that it's more than once, you know. But to show you that, it's true that you live more than one time on the earth, man. Yeah? It's no joke, man. Yeah? A lot of you people died in the flood. They died in the flood, man. And they came back and they died in the wilderness, man. And they came back and they died in Jerusalem, man. And they came back and they was brought into slavery, man. And they came back today acting the fool. I'm about to die again.
Keep on again.
Eh? What?
And this Revelation 1 verse 7 says, behold, he cometh with clouds,
Right.
and every eye shall see him,
And every eye shall see him. What?
and they also which pierce him.
And they also which pierce him.
Yep.
Give me the precept in the Old Testament say him a mourn female as a mourn for them only child. Because even the Jake, all Jake that basically in the conspiracy to put the Lord to death, even them will come back in the kingdom, man. Yeah? What continue after?
It says, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so a man.
So-called white man who shoved the sword or the spear in the Lord Yahweh's side. Gonna see him, man. How? Because he's here. So when the Lord make him a rival, they're gonna see him with their eyes, man. With their eyes, man. Come on, we'll say, oh, that man rotten out and gone long time. Guess what? He's there here today, having eyes to see him when he come. Not the skeleton or the skeleton now, that soldier. That. Man's maybe in the US military right now, you don't know. You know, coming back in a lot. Yeah? What?
This is Zechariah 12 verse 10 said, and I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplications.
God.
And then shall look upon he whom they have pierced,
God.
and they shall mourn for him as one mourned for his only son.
Yeah, Jake gonna look at what they did back in the past, man, and regret it, man. I regret it, man. You know what I mean? Go on.
And shall be in bitterness
God.
for him as one that is in bitterness for his firstborn.
Go on. Saying so, no, they're not gonna be in hell. They're gonna get a chance to come and mourn for what they did.
Right?
Yeah? Go on now.
Alright, so this is our next account again. The reincarnation.
Go on.
Alright, so this is St. John 8 and verse 56.
God.
It says, your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day,
Go on.
and he saw it and was glad.
When Abraham rejoiced, because me and vocab man are talking about, oh, James believes they was Isaac. James believes they was Solomon. James believe. Look, man, shut the hell up, man.
Clear still.
Yeah, that.
Shut the hell up, man.
But
This is way past your level, man. Way past your level. Now, the question is, when did Abraham rejoice, man?
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah? When did Abraham rejoice? Eh? Look, man. Yeah, I wish I keep talking about these times when he actually was on earth to the scribes and Pharisees, man. And guess what? They understood what he was talking. That's the reason why they're all the time he mentioned it. You know what I mean? He revealed to them who he was, man.
right.
Somebody give me Matthew 22 and 44 or 45, somewhere near the sun. They understood what he was talking about, man. And they understand right here that he was talking about Isaac, man. They understood that Yahushua was saying that he is Isaac, man. Because they knew that reincarnation exists, man. Just like the apostles, they understood because it was a part of the culture to know that, man. That's what the apostles asked the Lord about the blind man. It was common knowledge back then, man. So what him say, when he spoke of Isaac, when he spoke, they understood that he was talking about Isaac, man. Yeah? And in the spiritual we're going to read now, they understood that he's saying that he was Solomon, man. Because they read that Solomon was the Christ, man. You know what I mean? Because David, when the Lord met that when the Lord spoke to David about his son sitting on his right hand, he was talking about Solomon. And they understood that he was talking about Solomon, man. Alright, continue. Read that, brother. Read that. Matthew 22.
And this is Matthew 22, verse 41. So while the Pharisees were getting together, Yahushua asked them,
Right.
saying, what thinkest ye of a Mashiach?
What think is of the anointed,
Right?
which was Solomon? Yeah? Ask him about Solomon. Who do you think Solomon was? Go on.
Whose son is he?
Whose son is he? Who is his son? They knew that the Most High tell David that Solomon was his son.
Right.
The Most High called Solomon my son. So they knew that. So when him asked them that, them see exactly where he was going with the statement, man. Because if Solomon was the son of God, why can't he be the son of God? That's what he was trying to show them, man. Go on now.
So they said unto him, the son of David.
Right.
He said unto them, oh, then do David in spirit call him Lord, saying,
Oh, then David in spirit called Solomon Lord. You get it? Yeah, go. Because they knew what the Lord said to David concerning Solomon. But Solomon died. That was the problem there, you know. Solomon died. So the man say, okay, well, can we build a reincarnation? That means say, yo, whosoever Solomon is, Solomon must come back. So them get confounded with what them understand. You see, a lot of people don't understand what was playing out right here, man. That was playing out right there. He was playing mind games on them, man. Yeah? Knowing the fact that they knew of reincarnation, man. Wanna?
He said, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand, till I make thine enemies thy footstool.
Till I make thine enemies thy footstool. That was said to Solomon. And they knew that. Wanna?
So if David then called him Lord, how is he his son?
Right.
And no man was able to answer him a word.
What? No one was able to answer him a word because they believed that Solomon was the Christ, man. But Solomon died. Somebody give me Hebrews, brother. What angel? I want to push on the angel. Hey, look, man, vocab, this is way past 11, man. This is way past 11, man. You know what I mean? Which other part of what the Lord told David? You know, which other part was there too? That if that son sinned, what was going to happen to that son? And it never happened to Solomon. That was also there, you know. Eh? That was also there. Them of all them things that we contend with, man. Yeah, go on.
This is 2 Samuel 7, verse 12. It says, when the days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers,
God.
I will set up thy seed after thee,
Right, which was Solomon, go on.
which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne for his kingdom forever. And I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten it with the rod of men.
Look how this will get complicated now. Read Hebrews, brother. The Hebrews, brother.
Hebrews 1 and verse 13 says,
Right.
but the wish of the angels,
The wish of the angel of the Lord said at any time,
said, at any time, sit on my right hand until I make thine enemy thy footstool.
right. So which angel? Lord never said that to the angel, but he said that to who? It was said unto Solomon. So Solomon must have been the Christ. Yeah? But Solomon died. So he must have come back in the reincarnation. And the only way it could have happened, man. He must have come back in the reincarnation, man, to fulfill what was said. But you see, a lot of things will fly over a lot of people's head, man. Yeah? Man, God, I'm going to teach hell. I can't believe this. I'm teaching hell, man. I'm teaching reincarnation exists, man. You're a joke.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matthew 1:1. Yeah. This is Matthew.
Even the pattern of the scripture was written, man. It show you who even Yahushua, man, and each time he come on the earth, man.
Right?
You know what I mean? Go on.
The book, this is Matthew 1 verse 1, the book of the generation of Yahushua Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham.
Go on. Son of what?
David, the son of Abraham.
Son of David. The son of David was who? Solomon.
Right?
Son of Abraham was who? Isaac. Continue.
Abraham begot Isaac, And Isaac begot Jacob.
Jump down to the. All the way to the man.
Matt.
Who was the son of?
Oh, Matt, Luke on the attack.
Yeah.
One Luke. Luke to watch it. Luke to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one Luke.
Try giving him strong spot of
Oh, the genealogy man.
One time. No, they didn't.
Just read all the way up to the last part. The same thing we read earlier. You see when I read it, just read this and come down to the last part. Conclusion.
Abraham,
Oh, it's
son of God.
Yeah, read.
Yeah.
This is Luke 3 verse 34. 34 it says, which read 34?
Yeah, read the genealogy.
I do Luke 3 verse 34 it says, which was the son of Jacob,
That's the son of Jacob.
which was the son of Isaac, which was the son of Abraham, which was the son of Terah, which was the son of Nachor.
No, let's read.
Straight to the point. Son of God. Abraham.
Yeah.
One the point. Verse 38 it says, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God.
So Adam was also the son of God. See that? So Isaac was the son of God. You know? Solomon was the son of God. Yahushua coming as Joseph's son was the son of God. And Adam was the son of God, man. You know what I mean? Same individual, man. 12 years to hear, let him hear, man. Yeah? I want to, when the scripture, I go back to that not the Nephilim doctrine out there that are JOCC and all those men have, man. Because the sons of God were actually Israelites, man. Weren't called Israelites. Then, you know, sons of Adam were the sons of God. At a particular Adam, by the way. Yeah?
Yes, you know. Romans 5 and verse 14 says, nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses,
God.
even over them that had not sinned.
God.
After this multitude, Adam's transgression, who is a figure of him that was to come.
God. The vocab said, they're trying to say him. Yahushua was hard up. You know, that would mean, no, that would mean say, are the first man for sin.
The first Adam was
Stupid. Stupid.
no, that play over there. Forget it. But actually not. The one I was saying, I never
This is above a peer grade. You know, vocab is way above a peer grade.
This is 1 Corinthians 15 verse 45.
God.
So, as it is written, first Adam was made a living soul,
God.
and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit.
God.
So albeit that was not the first which was spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. So the first man of the earth is earthly.
Hey, look, man, you've been reading. You see? It's the Lord, I wish I say, search the scriptures. If you think you'll find eternal life, but they are what? They are they that what? Testify of me. You know what I mean? the whole book is about Yahweh Shai, man. And it's about the perfection of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Starting from Adam, man. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, man. Yeah? It's the Lord's Yahweh Shai story, man. You know what I mean? We have some extras in the story. You know? Our co-stars. Yeah?
So the first man is of the earth. Earthly.
Any man have a year to year, you know?
Second man is of the Lord from heaven,
God.
as in the earthly, such as they are also that are earthly.
Right.
And it is heavenly, such are they that are also heavenly.
God. You hear them? Oh, that means say yo. That means say yo, you know, they must say Yahweh Shai is a sinner. That means say Yahweh Shai is a sinner. You know, look, man. You know, when he was Solomon, he sinned, man. Yeah? But what we read earlier, we read say, after death shall the judgment come when we shall live again. So after Solomon died, the judgment comes when he lived again, man. Yeah, so you know them say killing many birds with one stone. That's what the Lord did. Yeah? At the point in time when he came without sin, man. You know what I mean? As the Lord, Yahweh Shai. But in the meanwhile, he is paying for sins that committed what he committed in the last life, man. A matter of fact, when in the book of Hebrews, go on.
It's Hebrews 7 and 25. Wherefore, he is able also to save them to the uttermost to come, that come unto God by him, seeing he ever liveth to make intercession for them.
Right, so the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is making intercession for us as an high priest, man.
God.
All right. Yeah, go on.
For such an high priest became us, who is holy, harmless, undefiled, separate from sinners, and made higher than the heavens,
Go on.
who needeth not daily, as those high priests, to offer up sacrifice, first for his own sins,
Right.
and then for the people's.
Right.
For this he did once, when he offered up himself.
For this. It's a. Read again, huh?
Alright, it says, who needeth not daily, as those high priests,
Right.
to offer up sacrifice,
Right.
for his own sin,
For his own sin,
and then for the people's.
and then for the people.
For this he did once,
For this he did once.
when he offered up himself.
When he offered up himself, man. To who have an ears to hear, let him hear, man. Yeah?
Okay.
Go on.
And this is 1 Corinthians 2 verse 14.
God.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit.
Right, so if you can't, you're not going to understand spiritual things, man. You know, we're not out here, you know, losing sleep because some people can't get it, man. You just can't if you can't get it. This is a sad case for you. Yeah? What?
So not the spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him.
Right, so we've been hey, you know, them have a panel, you know, them, you know, trainer, I think I trained them some on it, you know, having a laugh, you know, all them having a laugh, you know, laughing at reincarnation, yeah, you know, because vocab know that, look, this is one of the strong points of the doctrine, you know, so trying to find a way around it. But it's not for you, man. You just can't get it. The Lord never give for you to understand it, man. It was given only to, you know, a selected number. Exclusive. It's exclusive. You have knowledge that is exclusive, man. Yeah? Go on, huh?
So neither can he know them.
Neither can you know it. Yeah, go on.
So because they are spiritually discerned.
And you're not spiritual.
God.
So it's spiritually discerned, man. Yeah? Even though we could break it down from a logical standpoint, you still can't get it, man. It'll show you how dumb it is, man. You know?
No, sir. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
Yeah?
Said, yet he himself is a judge of no man.
It's judged by the man, judged of no man. Read it properly up.
So, but he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
Right.
Yet he himself is judge of no man.
That he himself is judge of no man. And as we're going on earlier, who can lay charge to God's elect? Why would somebody lay charge to God's elect? Would want to lay charge to God's elect? Because in their eyes, you know what I mean? Oh, this man is a sinner and should not be able to make it. That's the reason why a man would want to lay charge to one of God's elect men. But it's impossible because God already justified his elect, regardless of what they did. Yeah? And regardless of what Marsha did, regardless of what Araya did, you know what I mean? Guess what? They're going to remain who they are, man. Especially Araya, because the argument now is about Araya. You know what I mean? Regardless of what he did. You know what I mean? Still stands who he is, man. He's the Lord's anointed. Yeah? And he will always remain that way. Yeah? You know, he could have been come be the greatest devil upon the planet afterward. For me, he's the Lord's anointed. He's the Lord's anointed, man. That's how David looked at Saul. It doesn't matter what Saul was doing, man. David saw that he was what? The Lord's anointed, man. And he seek not to say F Saul. He never said that. Like how this proud ass nigger be F Araya. If he was there, if he was given the chance that David had with Saul, he would try to kill Saul. Show that he is not of the spirit of David. You're not of the house of David, man. God have come with that same spirit. Yeah? You know what I mean? Hey, look, man, you may be out there debating and that, but you know, he's not on a level, man. Spiritually, he's not on a level, man. You know what I mean? Because you would have known that. Yeah? No, you see a video with the IUIC, you know, lashing out against niggas like you, man. At least them can see that. You know, IUIC can actually see. Say, oh, what you do was wrong. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we know that a lot of man around you always say that a lot of man around you looking at you some type of way, you know, because I know that a lot of men do agree with what you did, man. You know what I mean? Yeah? And if you don't tread carefully, a lot of men will go leave a thing, man, because hey, you're not sincere. You know what I mean? And what you said not coming from a sincere place neither. Yeah? He acting the funk, man. He's an actor. Yeah? That's what, personally, that's what I believe. I believe that he's an actor, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we can wrap up. Now, with that, what's the color? How about Shemi, what shy about Shemi, Kodash, about honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Well, shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway. Keep on pushing this truth to the end, man. Shalom to, you know, all who participated in the live, commenting on the comment board, all who tune in. Shalom. Shalom.